now doing public presentations, and this is a proclamation of the board honoring Dr. George. Proclamation of the Board of Supervisors of the County of Imperial honoring Dr. George Fareed on his accomplishments and dedicated service to Imperial Valley. Whereas Dr. George Fareed was born August 31st, 1944 to Omar John Fareed and Martha Fareed in Chicago, Illinois. And Dr. George Fareed obtained a Bachelor's of Arts in 1966 at the University of California, Berkeley, and Berkeley, California, a Doctor of Medicine in 1970 at Harvard Medical School, Boston, Massachusetts, where he received a Semmelweis Award for the identified gene or key enzyme for recombinant DNA technology, and a medical internship between 1970 and 1971 at Peter Bent Brigham Hospital, Boston, Massachusetts. Whereas Dr. George Fareed has been affiliated with the UCLA Medical Center, AIDS Research Alliance, West Hollywood, and currently with Pioneers Memorial Hospital, Brawley, and El Centro Regional Medical Center, El Centro. And Dr. Fareed's academic appointments have included Assistant Professor at Harvard Medical School, Boston, Massachusetts, Visiting Professor at University of Nice, France, Associate Professor at UCLA School of Medicine, Los Angeles, California, and is presently an Adjunct Associate Professor at UCLA School of Medicine, Los Angeles, California. Also, Dr. Fareed has practiced general, family, and occupational medicine in Los Angeles area and Imperial Valley, sports medicine for the U.S. Davis Cup tennis team, LAATP tennis tournament, and Newsweek Grand Champions tennis tournament, and Special Infection HIV for AIDS Research Alliance in West Hollywood, California, and Dr. Fareed's dedication to the communities of Imperial County, which has been exemplified by his efforts to provide care to the inhabitants of Imperial County. And whereas Dr. Fareed is also an inventor of 3 U.S. patents, 2 pertaining to cancer regression antigens, and 1 for synthetic peptides for atherosclerosis. And whereas Dr. Fareed left a highly successful career in medical research and teaching to become a compassionate, dedicated, and leading provider in an area that has so few physicians. And whereas Dr. Fareed has been voted favorite family physician by employees of the El Centro Regional Medical Center in El Centro, California, and Dr. Fareed participated in significant AIDS treatment protocols in the private domain in conjunction with the Clínicas de Salud del Pueblo, established the first clinic in the Imperial Valley dedicated to the treatment of HIV/AIDS patients in 1992, in a time where resources for Imperial County patients were extremely limited. And whereas Dr. Fareed received recognition in Mexico City in 2008 as a border hero for his work with the U.S.-Mexico Border AIDS Education Training Center Steering Team, by collaborating with local, regional, and national training centers that serve the U.S.-Mexican border, and he regularly participates in medical missions providing care in rural and underserved communities in Mexico. Whereas Dr. Fareed continues to work with the HIV/AIDS population in Imperial County, ensuring their continued access to the most recent treatment protocols and receiving the HIV Community Service Award for Imperial County in 2010. And whereas Dr. Fareed has been providing his services to local high schools to protect student athletes by providing everything from physicals to injury evaluation. His past experiences as team physician for the United States tennis team gave him insights that enabled him to provide the highest level of care and advice to teams and their coaches. And whereas Dr. Fareed in 2014 is only the 2nd person from Imperial County to be inducted in the joint San Diego Imperial County CIF section with the receipt of the Bob Brett Bard Meritorious Achievement Award. And whereas Dr. Fareed has been nominated by the Imperial County Medical Society for the California Medical Association's Fred K.M. Plesner Award, which is presented to the CMA member physician residing and practicing in California who best exemplifies the ethics and practice of a rural country practitioner. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Imperial County Board of Supervisors hereby congratulates Dr. George Fareed and honors him for his lengthy medical profession and dedicating 24 years of commendable, distinguished, and inspirational service to the people of Imperial County. passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of the County of Imperial during a regular meeting on this 12th day of May, 2015 by an affirmative roll call vote.
John Hennessy.
Yes.
This is one of the greatest honors of my life. Yes. And I really am inspired to go on for 24 more years, doing better for the Imperial Valley. And I thank everyone associated with this great Board of Supervisors. Thanks for taking all your time to greet me like this. It's truly one of the great inspirations of my career.
What are your favorite patients?
You've been a busy man, huh?
Thank you. Thank you.
He's
Thank
behind
you so
you over
much.
there.
My great friends, the Selwigs, Larry Fleming, Tom Henderson, thank you so much. Ralph Cordova, thank you. Really appreciate it all. And thank everyone here. Just come over to my office. I'll be looking forward to helping you if I can.
For a small fee.
Not free.
I have one more comment. So after reading all that, I'm going to make an appointment for later this afternoon.
I'll give you my cell phone. Sure. All right. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Good job, George. You got it, Larry?
I think so.
Okay, thanks.
Hold it up there, George.
All right, thanks.
I'm not going to read every word. All right. Good job.